From celebrities that killed people to mafia associations, celebs have some dark, scary secrets that they don't want you to know about. I'm Melissa Melotti, and here are your top 10 scary Hollywood secrets celebrities don't want you to know. Coming up in our number 10 spot, we have Lynne Spears killed someone. Oh lordy, this news was super shocking for me to hear, so brace yourselves. The mom of pop princess Britney Spears apparently killed someone in a car crash. She briefly talked about the horrible incident in her autobiography, but she tries to stay quiet about it for obvious reasons. Apparently, she was driving her brother when she ran over young Anthony Winters in 1975 in her hometown of Kentwood, Louisiana. Apparently, Lynne was haunted by the accident and was not charged for the crime. The tea of the story is, though, apparently the mother of the boy, Yvonne Winters, has spoken out about this incident and has said that Lynne has never reached out to her to speak about the accident. She's been quoted as saying, "It's been 40-some years ago, but she's never been in touch with me. It was an accident. It was a terrible situation. But it was an accident, and accidents can happen to anyone." If you're enjoying this video so far, smash that like button as it really helps us out. In our number 9 spot, we have Angelina Jolie was in a cult. So, Hollywood cults, we all know about them, or at least we have heard about them. Well, in 1999, actress Angelina Jolie was allegedly caught on tape talking about one of them. A 23-year-old Angelina was secretly recorded in a private convo with some of her friends where she speaks about an initiation process she took part in. She spoke about how the people in the cult are essentially tied up and tortured, and oh yeah, she had to kill a snake as a sacrifice. A sacrifice to whom? We don't know. The devil, perhaps. After the ceremony, Angelina spoke about how she got a tattoo to represent the occasion. Yikes. Honestly, this one doesn't surprise me, as she did once wear her ex-husband's blood around her neck as a necklace, but somehow I can't picture Meryl Streep participating in something like this, so perhaps not all celebs are a part of these cults. In our number 8 spot, we have Paris Hilton and her sticky fingers. Ooh, this is a juicy one. Hilton Harris, Paris Hilton, allegedly used to have some sticky fingers. Her former bodyguard revealed her dark past to Radar Online, stating that, quote, "Before she was so well known, Paris used to grab jackets, jewelry, shoes, anything that wasn't nailed to the floor." The heiress allegedly even stole from parties at other celebrities' houses which she attended. Quote, "At a party in the Hollywood Hills, she asked me to put a pair of shoes she liked in my jacket and walk out with them. This girl could buy 1,000 pairs of these shoes if she wanted to, so I don't know why she'd steal them." Damn, that seems like a rebellious teen acting out. If this is true, hopefully she has stopped this kind of behavior at this point. In our number 7 spot, we have Bill Murray tried to smuggle an illicit drug. Oh, Bill Murray. In 1970, Bill attempted to smuggle 10 pounds of an illicit, the one that's legal in many states now, if you catch my drift, and was actually arrested on his birthday. Apparently, he intended to sell it, which, you know, makes sense. 10 pounds is a lot. He was discovered after apparently joking about it to a passenger next to him on a flight. Probably not in a sober headspace, as that just seems really silly. Apparently, he only received probation for the offense. So, not necessarily a scary secret, but perhaps it's how you look at it. Arguably, it feels a bit scary that his celebrity status could have helped him escape jail when many have been imprisoned throughout the US for the very same thing. Not to mention, many are still being kept in jail even when the US government is trading a Russian war criminal to free someone who has been imprisoned for the same illicit. Clearly they don't think it's that bad of a crime. Huh. Funny. In our number 6 spot, we have Leighton Meester was born in jail. Yep, this one shocked me too. Leighton Meester, who played the infamous Blair Waldorf in Gossip Girl, was actually born in jail. Her mother was serving time for smuggling when she gave birth to Leighton in 1983. Her mom and her aunt were arrested for smuggling 1,200-pound shipments of an illicit out of Jamaica. Her aunt Judy was sentenced to prison as well, but she ended up breaking out and becoming the first woman in the US to get on the US Marshals Most Wanted list. Whoa, that's an intense family history. I hope Leighton writes a biography one day. I so want to read about this. In our number 5 spot, we have Thora Birch came from a family of adult movie stars. Actress Thora Birch, known for Hocus Pocus, Now and Then, and many 90s classics, has a bit of a dark family history. Her parents were adult film stars, and so yes, as you can imagine, she definitely had a less than traditional upbringing. Her parents apparently would insist on being at every performance she did throughout her career. So much so that the crew tended to see them as creepy. Her father, Jack, would give cameramen pointers while Thora would be filming, physical scenes for the movies she was in. Ugh. Her father also apparently threatened to kill one of the assistant directors on set. Yikes. Well, no wonder she has seemingly stepped back from the spotlight over the years. She's still a working actress, just doesn't seem to look for any attention on her. In our number 4 spot, we have Alfred Hitchcock was a stalker. So, apparently one of the most popular directors of all time was a bit of a creepy stalker. He was known for becoming fascinated with beautiful women that he would cast in his films. He used his powerful position in Hollywood to insert control over the women. He was apparently obsessed with his star Tippi Hedren, who he said he would make into a star after seeing her in a soft drink commercial. Very odd. His obsession got out of control when apparently he asked crew members to spy on her during filming breaks. Yikes. I'm so glad Hollywood has been making some serious changes over the last decade. In our number 3 spot, we have Vin Diesel loves D&D. Dungeons and Dragons! Okay, fine. This one isn't scary. I mean, unless you think nerds are scary, but then all I have to say to you is, you're weird. Nerds are the best, and I love that big guy Vin D loves Dungeons and Dragons. I've always wanted to play that game. Apparently he has played the game for over 20 years. He also wrote the foreword to 30 Years of Adventure, a celebration of Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, and he also has a podcast dedicated to it. A true fan. Kind of makes him even more awesome in my opinion. In our number 2 spot, we have Frank Sinatra was in cahoots with the mafia. This is a very interesting one, but apparently iconic Italian-American singer Frank Sinatra may have had some help from the mafia to secure his place in Hollywood. Allegedly, Frank was believed to have scored the role for the infamous movie From Here to Eternity because of his connections. Many very established actors were up for the role, and it was his friend's influence that helped him secure it. He apparently was friendly with a mob boss and Charles Lucky Luciano. So there's also that. Apparently there is ample evidence that he had friends help him out over the years. In our number 1 spot, we have Matthew Broderick killed 2 people. Ferris Bueller himself unfortunately killed 2 people in a car crash. It was 1987. The actor was dating Dirty Dancing star Jennifer Grey at the time, and one day they were driving along a road in Ireland when they collided with a car that had a mother and daughter inside. Matthew had some substantial injuries, but Jennifer had minor injuries, while the mother and daughter unfortunately passed from the incident. Apparently Matthew had been driving in the wrong lane, even though he can't explain why, as he doesn't remember anything from that day. I'm Melissa Melotti, your host. Follow me on Insta or YouTube at Melissa Melotti, and I hope you have a good day, sir. She's been quoted as saying, "It's been 40 years." She's been quoted as saying, "It's been." Oh my goodness. Even though he can't oh my gosh. Holy sheesh.